Bem, como é que é, amigos? Bem-vindos mais uma vez aqui ao canal. Sei que tenho andado aqui um bocado desaparecido, mas o meu trabalho não me tem deixado de poder vir jogar ao jogo. Por isso hoje estou aqui para jogar um bocadinho. Deixem-me só partilhar aqui a stream. E vamos já continuar então aqui o Hogwarts Legacy. Isto está a demorar tempo. Fica por aqui bocado. Já está a deixar publicar. Já publicou. Bora lá então. Aqui ao cantinho. Já estou a continuar o jogo. Tenho que voltar para o Hogwarts. Está a aprender um feitiço novo. Eu passo travel para aqui.
Gringotts!
Perdi o raio da página. Tenho que organizar aqui os feitiços.
AQUI!
Aqui está.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Sinceramente, não se percebe nada do que se passa para aqui.
Nice, so knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Weasley.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Depulso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Até à noite.
Mine now, Demi, guys.
Se podemos apanhar aqui o Demiguise, como ele chama isto. Próxima quest. Esta aqui do Sebastião. ali perto, ou não? Não, está para aqui. Eu faço travel por este lado. Não dá. Eu vou ter que ir a pé. Deve ser alguma parte do castelo que eu ainda não passei.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Protagonist!
Contas que ainda não abri nenhuma, ainda não percebi bem o que é que tenho que fazer ali.
Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Tenho lumes. E
Lumos. Revelio. AQUI. Lumos. AQUI. Revelio.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Queria ver, não era por aqui que eu queria vir. Queria ver se abrir lá o baú com o olho. Será que é por aqui?
Revelio.
Hello again.
Hello, Gareth. What exactly did you want me to do again?
Find the secret passage that goes from Hogwarts to Hogsmeade. Should be behind a one-eyed witch statue. Then follow it to Honeyduke's cellar and grab some dried billywig stings for my newest concoction.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Pronto, então é assim que isto se abre. Tem que ser com a visibilidade. E agora vou até ao Hogsmeade vender aquilo que tenha mais. Desculpe. Para quem está aí a ver, bem-vindo. Deixem like e subscrevam, não se esqueçam, estamos no YouTube, isso é essencial. Se me quiserem dar aí umas dicas, estão aí à vontade. De alguma coisa que eu não esteja a fazer aqui bem no jogo. Ou se souberem alguma coisa que eu não sei. Preciso agora de ir a uma loja para vender alguma coisa. Aqui é o mapa outra vez.
Revelio.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Tenho que ir ali comprar as outras receitas.
Revelio.
E faz dinheiro rápido. Abrir estes baús.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Pensei que tinha que voltar cá depois, mas não. Já consegui aqui o dinheiro.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Vou ali ao homenzinho. Se tem alguma coisa que eu preciso comprar.
AQUI! Lumos. Repulsor. Revelio.
Clementine, had you chasing but greetings. Please take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Eu vou ter que comprar estas sementes todas também. Oh.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Voltar a Hogwarts. Tenho que ir lá ao meu quarto. Secreto. tempo. Isto cresce, tem que fazer outra quest, senão.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try.
Vou ter que me ausentar bocadinho, volto já.
Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Já voltei. Lá estou a encontrar um amigo deles.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Revelio. Lumos.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Lumos. Depulso!
Já vou perder a quest. Caraças. Ah, morri por causa de deixar a quest. Ok, pronto, bora lá. É estúpido, mas pronto.
He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. Not sure what I did to deserve that. There he is. Good luck.
Parece que o quadro ficou feito, já não está cá?
What are you doing here?
Lumos! Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here! Lumos!
These
Accio!
access to
Depulso!
Now you'll share?
Revelio!
You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance. Something to do with...
Levioso! Confringo!
Heads are better than one.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Lumos! Confringo!
Lumos! Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos! Try to unlock this drawer.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous.
Revelio!
Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
Ver. Aqui.
Reparo, you knew? Didn't tell me. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Lumos!
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like
Lumos!
Salazar
Revelio!
Slytherin most likely wanted this to
Lumos.
be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos! This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
A porta nem sei como, foi totalmente ao caros.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Symbols on another gate will match this dial.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Revelio. Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
All the gates have symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
Lumos.
And the symbols again.
Lumos.
Vou fazer. Se há para este portão. Ah, deve ser para este portão, não é para aquele. Se calhar é isso.
Perhaps not all dials are the same. There may be a different set of symbols for each.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work.
Revelio.
We're another step closer
Lumos.
to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Lumos. Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Vê lá que tive que me ausentar mais uma vez, mas tinha ali uma coisa ao lume.
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck.
Também não está ninguém a ver, com certeza.
Had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Lumos!
Yes, it is! I thought you knew me better!
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio! Lumos. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Vai dar merda para algum lado.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We're sitting in here, let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave. But I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never
Revelio.
to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Vamos encontrar aqui uma cobra gigante, se calhar.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
de outras sementes. Voltar ao Hogsmeade para vender equipamento.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. All the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
I'm told that last Clementine. Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Ir ao mapa senão.
Wonder who lives here. Poachers. Garniff was right then. Better be careful. Pathetic!
Gringotts!
Expelliarmus! Glacier!
That goblin helm you pilfered. Oh, wasn't that bad?
Gringo! Glaciers! Pathetic! Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Aloha Mora. one of you is Biscuit? Glacius, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Confringo.
Pacheco!
Glacius, Incendius.
I overestimated you.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Pathetic! You're not
Glacius.
going to like this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Reducto!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You disappoint me!
Reducto!
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Revelio. Do cooperate, won't you? Glacius! I'll look after you. Revelio. Glacius. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. No, you don't. Glacius! Revelio. Glacius! Confringo! All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back. Glacius! Incendio! Revelio!
E- Ó Diogo, eu disse logo que isso ia acontecer. Eu disse logo que eles não tinham peças da Sony, mas tu até mais? A melhor coisa que tinhas a fazer isso é mandar isso à Sony. Manda isso para a Sony e paga a Sony. Olha o que é que vais fazer. Não há nada a fazer. Deixa o talão da compra, olha. Lixaste. Mas tenta ir ao banco, como eles disseram também ali ao Restelo. Não é no Restelo o banco. Vão lá, pedem o extrato da conta do pagamento disso lá na FNAC e depois eles na FNAC têm que dar o talão. Vocês não querem ir ao banco?
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Olha, mais um ponto de talento. O que é que vamos subir agora? Não vou por já.
Where does one get a body to create an instant? Do you have to kill them yourself? Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wow.
Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Nosso quarto outra vez.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. Brilliant.
Não posso encontrar esta cena. Note de graça. Sprig. Dei raio desta pessoa. Acho que posso plantar isto, não posso, vamos lá ver. Já comprei as ervas todas. O que eu preciso? Vou fazer agora o flipendo. Isso muito conhecido lá dos filmes.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, It's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just... Mind the plants, please?
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Volta lá ao quarto, ver se aquela planta já cresceu. Minutos, pô. Demora ao mesmo tempo real a crescer. porcaria, gastei ali material, não upgrade desnecessário mesmo.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
speaks no herbology, Professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
Só aqui um bocadinho. Ver se ponho outra planta ali também já plantada. A crescer. Está a fazer outra quest. Quando aquilo cresce.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
These rocks have seen better days. I know a mud.
Get over here, you insolent child! How's the view?
Expelliarmus!
Levioso! Coward! Fight me fairly! Levioso!
Incendio!
You like games, do you? How did that feel? Levioso!
Flipendo! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Knew I'd find...
Flipendo! Revelio. Flipendo. Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Incendio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Depulso! Depulso!
Não vou conseguir fazer isto.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio!
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glacius! Depulso! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo!
Já não vou safar outra vez. Vai-me. Se fosse agora as plantas, estava bem arranjado, tá?
Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Revelio.
Exato.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Ali alguns inimigos para lançar as poções. Vou aprender o outro feitiço.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Yes! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Não ter com o Professor Sharp. Eu já fiz porcaria, porque eu tenho isto marcado para outra quest, eu não mostrei fora da escola. Tenho que acertar aquele ali. Ainda porcaria, pá, só aqui a perder tempo só.
Revelio.
A dash of powdered back spleen, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo.
Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
Perhaps another time, then, sir. Thank you.
Suit yourself.
Revelio.
Aqui o upgrade. Licença, com licença. Puxa. A foto. Peguei. Vai botar. Sim. Fox. Fox. E pronto, pessoal, hoje vou ficar por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado deste bocadinho aqui do Hogwarts Legacy e voltem para a próxima. Deixem like, subscrevam e até à próxima.